She ignored you, and suddenly the world feels louder inside your head than it ever was outside. Your phone feels heavier. Your thoughts feel restless. Every notification that isn't her feels like another reminder that you are not in control anymore. And that's the real pain. Not her silence, but the fact that her silence is controlling your emotions. Stoicism teaches something very simple but very uncomfortable to accept. The moment someone ignores you, the power shifts. And most people immediately give that power away by reacting. They chase clarity. They seek validation. They demand explanations. They send long messages that sound calm on the surface but scream desperation underneath. And the more they react, the more invisible they become. Today, you're going to learn the Stoic rule that completely flips this dynamic. Not by force, not by manipulation, but by discipline. Because the strongest response to being ignored is not noise. It is composure. When someone ignores you, your ego panics. The ego wants reassurance. It wants to be seen. It wants to be chosen. It wants certainty. But Stoicism was never about pleasing the ego. Stoicism is about mastering it. Marcus Aurelius wrote that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Her ignoring you is an outside event. Your reaction is your choice. And the moment you try to control her behavior, you lose control of yourself. That is the mistake almost everyone makes. They believe doing more will fix the silence. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Doing less restores your power. Silence from someone is not an invitation to explain yourself. It is a test of self-respect. If she ignored you, there are only two realities that matter. Either she is not interested or she is testing boundaries. In both cases, chasing destroys attraction and dignity. Stoicism never asks you to beg for attention. It asks you to stand firm in your values even when emotions are screaming at you to collapse. Epictetus said that if you want to be invincible, make peace with being ignored. Because a man who is not disturbed by silence cannot be controlled by it. Most people think ignoring back is a tactic. It's not. Stoic silence is not punishment. It's alignment. You stop speaking because you have nothing to prove. You stop explaining because your value does not require approval. You stop reacting because your emotional stability is not dependent on someone else's validation. This shift is subtle, but it is powerful. The moment you stop reacting, you stop feeding the dynamic that keeps you powerless. When you send that extra message, you communicate one thing very clearly. You need her response to feel okay. When you remain silent, you communicate something far more powerful. You are okay either way. Stoicism teaches that desire enslaves and acceptance liberates. Desire says, I need her attention to feel whole. Acceptance says, if she chooses to stay silent, I remain grounded. Here's what most men don't realize. Attraction is not created by availability. It is created by emotional stability. When she sees that her silence does not shake you, curiosity replaces control. When she realizes she is no longer the center of your emotional universe, interest either returns or reveals the truth. And in both outcomes, you win. If she comes back, it is because she feels respect and intrigue. If she doesn't, you gain clarity without losing dignity. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotion. It is about refusing to let emotion dictate behavior. You can feel the discomfort without acting on it. You can feel the urge to text without obeying it. Discipline is not the absence of desire. It is the ability to pause before reacting. That pause is where power lives. Think about this deeply. If someone can control your mood by choosing when to respond, they already own you emotionally. Stoicism teaches freedom from that dependency. You do not ignore her to teach her a lesson. You detach to reclaim yourself. And detachment is not coldness. It is self-respect without resentment. When she ignores you, redirect your energy inward. Improve your body. Sharpen your focus. Deepen your discipline. Silence is not empty. It is space. And what you build in that space determines who you become. A man who fills silence with growth becomes dangerous in the best possible way, because he no longer seeks validation. He attracts it. The Stoic rule is simple but brutal. Do not pursue what flees. Do not explain what is not asked. Do not react to what is designed to provoke insecurity. Instead, remain calm, consistent, and self-directed. Let your absence speak louder than your words ever could. Many men ask, what if she never comes back? Stoicism answers without hesitation. Then she was never yours to begin with. You do not lose people by respecting yourself. You only lose illusions. And illusions are expensive when you keep paying for them with your peace. A man grounded in Stoicism does not chase attention. He becomes someone whose presence is missed when removed. And that is the paradox. The moment you stop trying to be chosen is often the moment you become unforgettable. Silence handled poorly creates anxiety. Silence handled with discipline creates attraction. Silence handled with Stoicism creates freedom. Now listen carefully. This is not a waiting game. You are not sitting around hoping she notices your absence. You are moving forward regardless. That mindset shift changes everything. Whether she returns or not becomes irrelevant, and that indifference is magnetic. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily that people will act according to their nature, not your expectations. If she ignores you, let that be information, not a wound. Information empowers. Wounds weaken. Stoicism trains you to read reality without emotional distortion. If she comes back and asks why you went quiet, you do not explain emotionally. You do not accuse. You simply remain calm and grounded. You show through your energy that you were never lost. You were just focused. And if she doesn't come back, you have already moved on internally before time does it for you externally. This is the quiet strength Stoicism gives you. The ability to remain composed when others expect you to break. The ability to walk away without bitterness. The ability to stay without attachment. So if she ignored you, do not panic. Do not pursue. Do not perform. Do not plead. Step back. Regain your center. Rebuild your focus. And watch what happens, not because you are trying to control her reaction, but because you are finally controlling yourself. And that is the ultimate Stoic victory. If this message resonated with you, if you felt clarity instead of chaos while listening, then this channel is built for you. Here we train emotional discipline, mental strength, and unshakable self-respect through timeless Stoic wisdom adapted for modern life. Subscribe now, not for motivation, but for mastery, because the man who controls his reactions controls his destiny.